about connecting, and when I think about customer service, that's what we need to think about when we're working with our customers. We have to find a way to communicate, to connect with them on these 4 levels: mental, emotional, social, as we have interactions with them. What do I mean with that? If you answer the phone, right, you gotta listen sometimes and find out where that person is. Now, we know who's working in customer service a lot of times. When you pick up the phone, what do you hear? Yeah! A lot of screaming, a lot of hollering sometimes, because people have problems and challenges. At that time, what we should be listening for is what's going on with this person in these particular areas. What's going on with this person emotionally? What's going on with this person socially? Where they are physically? Where they are mentally? And if we can walk through those things in our mind as we talk to this person that's on the line of customer service, as I talk to Brittany to make that connection, then we can help them out and take them to another level. So the person's calling because perhaps the loans didn't go through at the time they need to. That's the mental thing. That's what's going on with them mentally. This is the thing I can help them with. How can I help them finish out the loan paperwork? How can I get them there faster? And that's going to cause them to be what? Emotional. So we have to understand when we're dealing with money and we're dealing with trying to get things done, it's always emotion. We always try to separate that. So we got to understand they're probably going to be upset, right? They're probably going to be maybe even a little mean. They're probably going to be not listening to me until I get an opportunity to listen to them. So I'm on the phone, I'm working through them with them emotionally. And physically, where they are physically, they could have some problems physically with them or where they are. If they calling from work or they're in the car, we can't hear them. Kind of say, okay, let me understand of that situation. So as we walk through our customer service area, always think about trying to connect with our customers in what? These 3 or 4 areas. So now this is a happy customer. And if it's a happy customer, what do you think they may do?
Come back.
Come back.
First one else.
Tell somebody else, right? Don't we want referrals?
Yes, we do.
Don't we get these numbers up, right? Yep. And this is how we can help do it. And as leaders and as members in different areas, these are some of the things that we can do personally, but we also can spread them along the way for people in our department, on our level, higher than our level, or even on the next level when we're talking about the area of customer service. And there's no bigger area now than we know is in the customer service. Does anyone have an Amazon account? All right. Has anyone heard of Zappos? Anyone heard of Walmart? You know why all these people are number 1? Because I had I'm going to date myself. I had a typewriter and it had ribbon in it, a typewriter with ribbon. Nobody even know anything about typewriters anymore. Right? I just lost myself now. A typewriter? What are you talking about? I had a typewriter, and this probably was about 10 years ago, and it had ribbon in it. And when I first got the ribbon, I remember it didn't fit. So I took the ribbon, I put it in the bag, and I put the receipt in there, and I put it to the side. And I forgot about it, and I just went and got another one because I couldn't find it. Then when I moved, about 5 years later, I felt that typewriter ribbon, and I found the receipt, and it was from Walmart. I grabbed that bag, and I went to Walmart and gave it to them, and they gave me my money back. 5 years later of a ribbon that they couldn't even use. Is that good customer service? Yeah. And they didn't have to go through, all of sometimes talking to me, asking me questions, all of that to find the 4 areas of connections. They knew that, hey, if we give him his money back, he's going to feel better, and more likely than not, since we're making him put it on a card, he's going to have to spend the money back with us. That's the type of customer service that helps accelerate progress in organizations, take organizations to the next level. And that's some of the things that we can do within our credit union. And also recognize, as we go along, when a person or organization presents good customer service to us, let's note it. Okay, what did they do different? What did they do to help me solve my problem quickly or satisfy me? And bring back some of those things. We're talking about connection, we're talking about sharing, and share it with the group. Or we have opportunities like today to share it. Because we don't want to hoard it, we don't want to keep it inside because it doesn't help anyone. So we're going to share that information just like we're sharing things today. So when we talk about customer service, when we talk about connecting, always think about the mentality of the person, think about where they are physically, think about socially, who they're connecting with, who they are talking to, who they can influence, and we also want to talk about their emotions. So that's our first concept I want to lift up in terms of customer